Another day, another heroic shall be mine! But more importantly, we have a completed collection. So getting this Titan egg has required quite a bit of effort and quite a lot of event item collecting, but this is going to be my first ever Titan. Ooh, electric. You know what? I don't mind him. I think there would have been a couple of cool Titans in that, but I am more than happy to say hello to my first ever Titan. We've also got some more collection chests here, but at first when I started playing, I didn't value these collections enough. But if you can get things like Titan eggs free to play, hell yes, you should be focusing on trying to finish off these collections like this Rulers of Sky collection stuff. 100%. Free Titan, fantastic. Plus you can get lots of Joker orbs. I don't think there's any chance we can get this Bard collection done. But there is our wonderful Titan egg in all of his fandangled glory with that big T on the front. 48 hours and he will be done. Very tempting to speed up. We're also just about to finish lap 15 and move on to lap 16 of the heroic race, which does mean that we will be getting our hands on a special egg chest, which I definitely are gonna get. I want to see what we get out of that, I should say. But I've also got this adorable polar prince. I love him. I want to keep him in his baby form. He is such a cute little dragon here, and ice dragon. But very cute. I like him a lot. So coming back to here, then we should get our egg that we want here, which is a mythical egg, which means that we have quite a few cool dragons that we could get out of here. I've had the whimsical dragon before. What are we gonna get? Very curious. I'm almost more excited than for the Titan. Gimme, 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 gimme! Landslide. I mean, it's a dinosaur. I don't mind it being a dinosaur. There were a couple of others I was sort of hoping from that, but fine, I'll take it. We've also got little Cranium to hatch. So, of course, Cranium was one of the event dragons from recently, because we've got, like, Cranium, Beaconeer, and the other piratey dragons going on at the moment, along with that heroic Hive 7 dragon. And Cranium, he looks all nice and cute, kind of scary in baby form. And then adult form, he just goes full insane. He genuinely just goes full insane. Very weird. We do also have some other dragons to unlock from the Sky Peak Maze, which is the place where I got most of the event items that I needed for that Titan egg. And at the same time, we're going to get 3 new dragons. First one being the Catera. I don't know how you'd actually want to say it. He's got a very cute baby. I kind of wanted that dragon a long time ago. And then we've got these 2 other dragons. No legends from this, because in exchange for going through this cheat path, we couldn't actually afford any of the others. But that is fine by me. I got all of the event stuff, like the feathers and that we needed. And so I am more than happy to add 3 new dragons to my collection, even if they're not legends. We've got a lot of dragons to collect in general, so, you know, adding more dragons to our inventory is fine, although we will need to actually hatch them. But I do have 6 hatchery slots now, because since we're basically done with the heroic event, apart from the next lap that we're about to finish, I thought I might as well purchase the final hatchery upgrade. We might be able to finish one more lap in this event, but for the most part, that's everything that I wanted done. And that does mean that I'll probably be more likely to throw some more new eggs into our hatchery now, since I don't care as much. But collecting gold, collecting food, you know, it's not exactly too difficult to get those done. We might as well try and get as many laps done as we can, because for the next lap, if we can get up to the next bit, then we can also get 120 orbs for the legendary from this event, which we are going to get because we are going to come first. So yeah, I mean, that could be interesting, or just useful in general for some empowering. So there's a lot of good stuff that you can get out of these heroic events, which for most people that play them know that. But it's definitely very easily doable, free to play. And again, I mainly saved up my gems. I think total I spent about 110 gems, which was not a lot. I had another 240 and then another 87 gems, and I obviously spent those on my beautiful golden hatchery. So very doable if you're free to play. Even if you're a new player, as long as you get qualified in this event, and you might even get a really easy bracket because you'll be with other like low-level players and not very active players, then you'll probably end up getting your hands on a free legend and potentially a free heroic. But that's what I've been doing in DC for a while. We've also got arena stuff ongoing at the moment, and I'm currently in Dark. I was trying to be slow about my arena progress, to be honest, because I don't really want to get stuck. Oh god, I don't know if I can kill High Purity. Oh no! Oh no, that's terrifying. The problem is, the previous arena was fine, but I've only really got Melody that can handle this. Should we do it anyway? Should we do it for the fun? Let's do it. Let's see us get absolutely destroyed in this fight. I should not be opting to ruin myself like this, but we're here now. 106,000. That's going to be a toughie. That's going to be a toughie. Oh, we got some okay RNG on that one. That nearly takes us to half of our HP, but as long as we can get this big boy down, we should be okay. Oh god. It's going to be very close, I think. And we could pray for some good RNG on our... Come on, give us some nice RNG. Go! No! I think this is going to be a doozy. I think it's going to be a big doozy, this one. Oh, no! I do this to myself, but it should be doable. But the thing is, we just will run into some tougher fights every now and then in this Dark arena. Because normally I have my Morbius dragon, as many like to call him to use, but I don't get to use him in Dark Arena, so it can be a little bit tougher. It's not exactly impossible, but I don't like to let any of my dragons faint, which can be a bit tougher. I always forget which ones have high power. We've got Magma Storm or Black Hole, I guess. Oof, 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 oof. Can we do this without taking any hits? I hope so. Think we should be fine. There we go. We managed it. We managed it just fine. See? No need to panic. Just when I see a level 40 that's a fully upgraded legend, I do get a little bit worried. We are getting to the point where the enemies are getting to a little bit of a higher level overall, but if you want to do as much as you can in this arena, you just have to do everything without taking any defeats on your team. So it's just about trying to swap between your team members and make sure that you don't take any big hits or anything. RNGesus! Okay, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible is what that was. But I also don't like to do finishing hits with the leech, because then we're not going to get full value out of the heal that we get back, which is pretty obvious, but I think a lot of people don't take advantage of that enough. Like, we could just come back, I could just go for a full kill here and then go for a leech when we get hit again. That's assuming we can actually survive this, which very easily we can. But I'm very curious to get Melody here up to fully upgraded legend as well. But, you know, we'll build a good squad of lots of different dragons with lots of different elements as we get further up. I don't want to deal with High Devastation fully upgraded. No, thank you. It's just particular dragons that scare me. Even if we could deal with them, it's like, you know, I'd just rather not. You know, you ever go against an opponent, it's like I could deal with that HCT, or I could just not, you know? I just don't feel like it right now. Definitely take advantage of any of the resets, or I should say rerolls on the enemies if you're trying to go through the arena and get all of your arena wins, especially at the moment since we do have the arena alliance chest going on, which I doubt we're gonna get all the gems again because we don't have everyone super active this week, especially after the... Well, it's basically we're at the end of the heroic race now, so people are going to be a little bit less active than at the start, but like, if you can get into an active alliance that does lots of arena stuff, you can get 155 gems. Oh boy, I would love 155 bonus gems. Like, if you can get into a good alliance that can get all of this arena stuff done, man, you are set. Like, absolutely set. I think the problem is that some people that get into a master arena a bit early, the problem becomes that they go against a lot of really difficult opponents. And then at that point, it's like they can't really do all of the arena fights very consistently. So it can be a bit of a struggle, definitely. So that's something to be aware of. You don't want to go up too quickly in the arena. I would say, you know, I don't really like doing the arena unless it's for a specific event or this specific alliance chest. If it's not for either of those two things, I don't actually think doing arena and going all the way up to legend rank, not legend master, going all the way up to master rank, I don't think it's actually a good idea. But who knows, maybe my opinion will change later on. To be fair, we're still in early days of our overall DC journey, but I just don't want to be going up against level 70 fully empowered dragons anytime soon. So I'd rather sit around in these nice and cushy, cozy arenas. And there we go, we're in Dark 2, but this should mean that this is actually better for me, because the first round, we are restricted via elements, whereas this one, we just can't use heroics, which means that now I've got Alex back, and hell yes, that is going to make this a lot easier. Freedom, now that we have Alex the Morbius dragon back. Lovely. We should be able to basically decimate everything now. I don't remember. What is Morpheus weak to? He's weak to soul, right? So that should be okay. But in general, getting some really good quality, high-level dragons in as soon as you can is really important. Morpheus has genuinely been such a good dragon to me. Like, I know it's not a dragon I'll probably be using for all that long, but for right now, he's genuinely been so very useful. And I highly recommend you get into a... Oh god, I didn't think you'd get one shot! No! Wow, okay, that was me not paying enough attention. But definitely worth getting into an alliance that can get all of the orbs for Morpheus very, very often, so that then you've basically just got free low. Highly recommend that. And then I guess we have to go with our Vigilante Dragon, which he's not bad. He's definitely not bad. Just every so often I'll get suddenly one-shot by something. I'm like, what the heck? I did not expect it to do that much. Definitely should pay more attention. That's the only real problem I have with Million. It is an epic, which means it's not a particularly fantastic dragon, but I did breed lots of them, managed to empower it a few times, as you saw. It's just... being a primary element fire is really not good. It's really bad, in fact. For that reason, as you saw. But we're fine. We've got Alex back now. So our team is back to where I need it to be. Nice and happy land. It also means we're probably going to go against some really strong legends in general, but you know, that's how easy it is to do all of these arena fights and get your bonus alliance arena points. It's just not everyone's in a position where they can get all these free battles done, so that's why I don't want to speed through the arena. If you're a newer player, I don't really suggest, well, I suggest you do the same thing as me for now. It's like how people say you should withhold your level so that then you don't go against really difficult league opponents, which I think is definitely true. But then when you get a solid team together, as long as you don't go against any like super pay-to-win teams, you're usually going to be fine. But I did have a struggle with this because I had a very old account, which meant that I didn't really have any of the new good dragons, and that was a bit of a struggle. That, I will concede, was a big struggle indeed. But hey, I guess for now, I will continue doing some of these, seeing if we can get up to lap 17 at least. I could have tried to push for the Titan Egg, but I don't care enough to spend any more gems, really. I'll just, you know, play these pretty casually from now. But I hope that you also got the heroic that you wanted, as in Mr. High 7, and I hope that you had a nice leaderboard. If not, then rest in peace, try again next time, I suppose. But we got a lot of new stuff coming. Heroics, Titans, probably some more cool events coming soon. I want Time Dragons to come back. Give me some more times, please.